Pika pika.
Hello. How's it going? Took a bit of a break since recording the previous one. It's the same day, but just after a few hours. So today's video, I can't even remember which part it is. Is it part 5? Might be part 5. Today, because I couldn't pronounce it last time, we are going to Surugaya, Akihabara Toreka, and Famicom Shop. I think it's called Famicom Shop Mario. Let me just double check. Famicom Shop Mario. So we'll start off with Famicom Shop Mario because there's no pickups on this one. And this one is, unlike all the other ones, it's out of the way. It's way south. So it's past the main Tokyo train station. I went down there at the same time as going to see the Imperial Palace. So that's around the corner from this place. And so is the Pokemon store, which will come in a later video. But yeah, Famicom Shop Mario, it's tucked away in this like multi-story shopping mall. So it's a bit of a chore to find. I couldn't ask anybody. I just walked around this shopping mall over and over on different floors. I think it was on the 3rd or the 4th floor. And it's towards the front of the shop. But obviously it's this massive like labyrinth. So you have to explore to find it. But yeah, have a look at the footage. So what do you guys think about Famicom Shop Mario? So the interesting thing is, the guy that was there, I assume he was the owner, he wouldn't let me inside. So inside the unit, there was clearly like loads of games and things. But for whatever reason, he'd put up a chain barrier that had a little sign on there, and he was stood behind it, and he just wouldn't let me in. Now I don't know why. Yeah. In this instance, some of the games looked okay. You'll see the prices. Once again, there are a couple of items there that I wanted, which I didn't buy, which will be the subject of another video. But yeah, worth visiting, worth checking it out. Not somewhere that, unfortunately, like I said, I didn't buy anything, which was a shame. Not that I didn't want to, though. Okay, so to the main event of this today's video. I didn't actually put this one on the map originally because of what it was called. Surugaya, Akihabara, or whatever it is. I didn't know it was there. I stumbled upon it just by walking around. And I'm surprised I didn't see it the first day because it's got like retro games label and you have to go up a ramp and I think you have to go up an elevator. It's on the first floor. So it's not directly obvious that it's there, although if you are looking around you can see from the signage. But yeah, I think the footage will speak for itself in this case. So what did you guys think? I think similar to Super Potato, this one is clearly quite an old shop. Yeah, it's definitely an old shop that's been there for a long time. But and they've got a lot of stuff crammed in. It's crammed in really hard, so you have to like properly take your time and have a good dig. I bought a couple of items from there. The first of which, obviously, fortunately, was on the shopping list, and that is Mega Man X3. Oh, sorry, let me correct myself. Rockman. Rockman X3, as it's known in Japan. It's funny, isn't it? To everybody worldwide, it's Mega Man. Whereas if you go to Japan, they ask for Mega Man, like, who you on about? Yeah, oh, Rockman. So this is another one. Mega Man X3 PAL. I don't need to tell you how expensive this game is, right? I'll put up some eBay listings that I can find now. I'm guessing you're not going to get a copy of it boxed for less than 1,500 quid. Right, 1,500 quid. It's a ridiculous amount. Let's be real. Sadly, I got rid of the price tag on this. Oh no, I didn't. No, there it is. Haha. So the price tag, 8,400, which is, if I'm doing my math correctly, about 50 quid, 45, 50 pounds. So in Japan, straight from a shop, a mainstream shop in the busiest area, I got a boxed complete Mega Man X3 for 50 odd quid. Once again, just like I said with the other SNES games, I bought Final Fight and King of Dragons. I don't know if you guys have played Mega Man X3, the footage will be there. You don't need to speak Japanese or read Japanese to play this game, I don't think. I'm pretty certain you can get by with just figuring it out, intuition. There probably is some dialogue, but it can't be that intense. So for me, if you really want to play Mega Man X3 on the original hardware, on a CRT, as you should, just pick up a Japanese copy. Do you know what I mean? Who's going to pay 1,500 quid? I mean, it would be really nice to have, let's be real, but it's insane to spend that sort of money on a SNES game. I'm never going to go to that sort of amount unless I win the lottery. It's Mega Man X3 in excellent condition for 8,400, which is about 50 quid. Beautiful. Happy to have that. And the second pickup, which is marked up as, oh, that 8,400 is should be minus the tax, so it'll actually be the same price as this. So these two items were the same amount. And so this, I saw this the day after I went to Hard Off. So at that point, I already bought the Famicom Mini from Hard Off, and I saw the Fighting Edition. Now I don't know how well this will come out. Like, the artwork on this box is amazing, right? That's obviously Goku, and then there's all various bits and pieces. You got this big writing on the front. This to me is like peak Japanese design. If you look at it, it's just wild, it's bright, it's got all this cool stuff on there. Do I recognise any of the characters? There's Dragon Quest, so it's got Dragon Quest on there. Obviously I'll spin it around so you can see the games better. If you recognise any, I don't know. But this is like a more fighting oriented, so you can see the Dragon Ball games, Dragon Ball Z games. A fighting oriented Famicom Mini. But the nice thing is that this one is gold. So whereas the other one isn't gold, it's just the classic colours. This one's gold. Can you see, like, even the design of the box? Have a look at that. Completely different shape, size, dimensions, orientation. Like I said, this one is still got the original cellophane seal from the original shop. I didn't take it out as part of my packaging fiasco. So yeah, I'm tempted not to take this one out. I just get rid of this label off there, get rid of the labels on the back, I think, and then this will be prime for display. I think it's beautiful. I remember I actually saw some of these in Saw Thumb in York when me and Get Retro went last year, I think. I'm pretty certain he offered it me for like 75, 60, 75, 80 quid. So he offered me really cheap deal. I was like, man, I didn't buy it at the time, and I thought, well, why didn't you buy it? This is such a cool item. So yeah, to get one for 8,400 minus the tax, so 7636. I should have done the math on this before as well. 7636. It's about £40, give or take, maybe less. 35-40 quid. About 35-40 quid, which is the same as the Mega Man X3. So I think I got two amazing bargains, right, from this little shop, and that would essentially summarize my experience from that store. Let me just get the name up again because I keep on mispronouncing it. Surugaya Akihabara Toreka, and I think there's a third bit as well. Bodo Gemukan. I'll type it up because I've butchered it good and proper. You 100% should check out this shop. So there's probably one of my other top tips from this series. That shop location and bits and pieces will be on here. I'll keep them up. 100% worth visiting. You absolutely should check it out because the prices were good. They were off the beaten track, less mainstream compared to Hard Off. They're significantly cheaper. I think they were cheaper than Super Potato. That's a win. And they had a lot of good stuff. You'll see in the footage there's a lot of good stuff crammed in there, so really enjoyed that place. While I'm here, there was one other shop I thought I should mention. One other shop. Yeah, I think it was this one called Beep. Was it called Beep? Janpara Akihabara 3. I think it was called Beep, right? And it's on the corner, it's on the outside, and it had loads of levels. 7 or 8 floors, I would say, at least. And each level was like themed. And on the gaming level, everything was like laid out pucker. It was kind of like walking into a HMV. So if you imagine like going into a HMV and seeing the DVD, Blu-ray and 4K section, that's kind of how they laid it out. It's phenomenal. It looked like that sort of professional outfit. There's 2 problems with the place. The first problem is they don't let you capture video, right? So I started recording video and I'll insert it now. And then as soon as I captured that piece of video, the bloke came over and he says you can't record any video. I thought that was a crying shame because they had so much cool stuff in there, but you may be able to see from the video footage it was really expensive. So I'd recommend checking it out. It's got multiple floors, each themed. You can see some wild stuff. There's some wild stuff. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, very expensive, so your pockets need to be deep. But worth checking out. So that summarizes this video. I think is pretty cool. In general, definitely was on the list from the original shopping list. I don't remember. And then this one I had to add because of the just the artwork factor of it. I'm really happy with the prices. You'll notice this was significantly cheaper than the other one that I bought, so it's a winner all around. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. We've got the last one with the most games, so I've left the best till last with the best recommendations. So yeah, you want to check out next week's video. It's definitely a banger, and I'll see you there.